I'm not affected or anything. It's just that it's just crazy to think that some people think na pag nag-English ka, maarte ka na agad. Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome back. It's Tuesday morning. The weather is a really gloomy weather. And say hi to my pimple guys. Meron akong pimple. And it's not just a pimple, it's like a really, really big pimple. If you guys know Ray's, Simply Ray's, she's also a vlogger. She had the same pimple on the exact same place, but I think the other side. So yes, I think it's a vlogger thing. Chara! Anyways guys, I just took a shower, I blow dry my hair, and I don't think I'm going to, wait, let me just say here. I don't think I'm going to straighten it because I'll just be at home. When I'm at home, of course, you guys know I work from home. I don't put any, of course, makeup on. Not that I put on a lot every day anyways. So what I do is I just put on some lipstick, just so that, because Marco sits next to me, and you know, if he wants to talk to me, I don't want him thinking that I look so freaking pale. So I just put on a little bit of lipstick. So let's put on a little bit of lipstick. Para hindi tayo mukhang maputla. Okay guys? There we go. That's it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this pimple of mine, this was really, really big yesterday. So you guys, let me just close the window. So the weather, guys, it's still fresh, but it's not as cold as winter anymore. So which is a good thing. But I think it's supposed to be summertime already here, but the weather has been really, really slow. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna turn on my laptop, and while I am, today I'm gonna be talking about my work, guys. Before I do that, I just wanna do a morning early rant, or an early morning rant. So guys, I was going through my comments yesterday and I noticed this comment. Not that I wanna get affected by these comments, but there was this comment na parang like English ka na English. I speak in English all the time, and ang arte kong magsalita, and that's why I don't have so much subscribers because of it. I'm not affected or anything. It's just that it's just crazy to think that some people think na pag nag-English ka, maarte ka na agad. So I don't think it's such a big deal, but it's just sad to think that people think like that. And I did a vlog about it, why I speak in English. One thing is, it's not only people from the Philippines that watch my vlog. I do vlogs about the visa, I do vlogs about the permit, and it's not, what's my password? And it's not only people from the Philippines who watch my vlog. There are other people from the UK, there are people from India, from South Africa, America, who ask, what's my password? Huh? Nablackout ako bigla. Oh my god, wait. What? Okay, gotta restart my device. Nalakot ako. Oh my god. Okay. That's so weird. For the first time. So where was I? So yes. So that's the reason why I speak in English most of the times, because most of my subscribers or the people watching, but not all, most of them are not only, just from the Philippines. So a lot of people do inquire about things here in Italy. So that's why I speak in English. And another thing is, I am actually really comfortable in speaking in English, because in my vlog before, if you guys have watched it, or I don't know if you have or not, I grew up overseas, so that's why I'm really, comfortable in speaking in English. It's, malita bagay. That's it. That's just my own early morning rant, guys. It's really sad to think that there are people like that. Na perke I sound Spanish all of a sudden. Na perke nagsasalita ka ng English, ang arte mo na agad. I did. I restarted my... Okay, there we go. Anyways, happy thoughts, guys. I just want to talk about my work here in Italy. So in my last vlog, I told you guys that I would talk about my work here in Italy, and I think it's the best time now since my computer is not cooperating with me. So we came here in June, okay? June of 2018, last year. So the thing here, guys, is if you are planning to move to Italy and you don't know Italian like I do, I know a bit. I can understand more than I can talk. Yeah, if you guys are planning to move here, it's really hard to find a job, especially if you don't know how to speak fluently in Italian. I don't know in other big cities like Rome and Naples and Florence and all that. Maybe they do hire people who can speak in English because they're more touristic places. But with a place like this where we live, English percent is like 2%. Maybe I've heard like 2 people speaking in English and it's just like, you know, just 1 sentence, but that's it. With places like this, it's really hard. It would be really hard to find a job. So what I did was, so June we came, and June, July, August. The July, August is like summertime here. End of July last year and first week of August, we were out on vacation, summer vacation with a family. So I wasn't able to really look into a job, you know, that time. Then September came in and I think I found my first job in maybe end of September or start of October. Around start of October. Yes. So my first job was an online teacher. I think I did previous vlogs about it. So like in a situation like mine, the only thing you can do would be online. And you know, you can work anywhere just as long as you have Wi-Fi or internet. So that was my first job. I was an online English teacher for, wait guys, let me just recover my password. Okay. Oh shit, I'm using my phone. Wait guys, I gotta check my password or the code. Hey guys, sorry, I just sent the code and I just reset my password. Okay, so I'm in. So where was I, guys? So yes, my first job here in Italy was online as an online English teacher. And I worked for a company called 51 Talk. I know most of you guys have heard of this company. There are a lot of Filipinos who are working there. So I started with them at around the first week of October. So what was the job like? Tiring. Hindi ko sinisiraan si 51 Talk or anything, but it was, honestly, it was really tiring, and other teachers know that. I worked from, let's say, maybe, depending on when I opened my slot, so I worked around 9 o'clock is my earliest slot because I'm still, you know, snoring my ass off around 8 or 7. So 9 o'clock would be my earliest slot, and then I'd have a student then, and it really depends on you, on how many slots you want to open, but of course, the company has this mandatory slot that you need to have open in like 2 weeks. So I think it was like 35. No, that's not. No, that's my new job. It was something like, oh my goodness, I forgot. But they have this number that you guys have to reach to be able to reach their quota. So yeah, so you get paid per lesson. So sometimes I would get like maximum 11 lessons in a day. Now it was different for me because I worked in, you know, a different time zone. So I think Philippines is either 6 hours ahead or 7 hours. I've forgotten already. I've forgotten so many things, but yes, it's either 6 or 7 hours. So yeah, I worked from 9 till 5:30 and like 1 hour lunch break and straight talking, straight playing around because most of the students, you know, were kids, and I had my little spot there at the back. Yeah, it was really tiring. Like to be able to talk for 8 hours, maybe even more non-stop is really, really tiring. Like I remember just after the day or after my last lesson, I would tell Marco, please don't talk to me for like an hour because my throat really hurt. And it was just a very, very tiring job. And the pay wasn't worth it. I will be honest with you guys, the pay wasn't worth it. Maybe in the Philippines, yes, but if you're in Europe, then it is a bit different because of course the currency here is, you know, different. The penalty, not so great. Not so great reviews. But like I said, I don't want to talk bad about 51 Talk because that's how they do it. But I'm just basing it on, you know, I'm just telling you guys based on my experience. So while I was working with 51 Talk, and I felt that this isn't me, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. So the time when I was feeling all, you know, down and stressed with 51 Talk, I said to myself, I need to find another job because I'm going to go crazy with this job. and that's the truth. So what I did was I was looking around and I said, why not, instead of teaching online, and could actually teach possibly here in Italy, or maybe another online platform, another online teaching platform, and apply there and earn more. So I did, and I was going through it, I was searching through it, and then I found out that there is this certificate that you need to be able to apply as an official English online teacher. Now 51 Talk didn't require that, but you know, you can provide it if you want. But other companies, like the companies I searched online, required a TEFL certificate proving that you can actually teach English legally. I think that's the point of it. But so it's actually a course that you do online as well. Okay, so I researched about it and I actually did it. I purchased it. I don't remember how much it cost. You see, I don't remember a lot, but it was probably around 200 euros, so around 12,000 pesos. We did it. I studied really, really hard. You have this allotted time. I think you can study, or you need to finish the course. There were like 23 courses. I started the course probably November, I think, and I had until June of this year, but I finished in February. So it's just a course, and then you just answer. To be able to get to the next course, you have to answer questions, and then at the end of everything, at the end of everything, you would need to make your own lesson plan, and then you have to send it to them via email or through the form, and then they will reply to you how you did and what are the things that you need to fix, because this is the score that you got. So fortunately, I was able to pass my first try, and I was really happy. And then they sent me a certificate proving that I am now a certified, I can teach in English legally, and it's just a certification that that you can do this in school. So here it is, guys. International TEFL and TOEFL training acknowledges the successful completion of the ITTT 120-hour TFL course by my name. Ta-da! Yes, I have a very long name, guys. And who is awarded this certificate in teaching English as a foreign language. So that's it. TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language, on the 11th day of March. So it was March, not February. So if I want to apply somewhere else, maybe in schools here, actually, that's possible. I can show this to them. Actually, right now, another thing I am doing is I am teaching English to 2 students. I have 2 students. It's not much, but it's fine. It's still money. It's still money here. So they pay in euro, which is good. And I teach them for 1 hour, just whatever help they need with their English class or English homework, I help them with that. Now, besides this, guys, when I was waiting for this, or when I was doing this course, I think I applied through an online platform called Upwork. I know you guys have heard of this because it's a really popular platform. So if you guys don't know what Upwork is, it's like an online platform where you can apply to different kinds of things, online freelancing and such like this. So I applied there and didn't have any experience, to be honest. It was my first try, and I'll be honest with you guys, it took me years to find a job there, because they really base it on experience. They base it on a lot of things. Apply there as a data entry or an assistant, and yeah, there is an app for Upwork, so it's easier to use on a phone. And I was working with 51 Talk. I received this message through Upwork saying that if I had any experience or if I had any website. Fortunately, I did. So if you guys don't know, I actually have a website, justliveyourthoughts.com. So there I've blogged. I blogged about my relationship with an Italian. I blogged about the Philippine-Italian relationship. This was when I was still in the Philippines. And who pushed me to do it? Marco. because Marco is, you know, doing all this. He has a website, he has a YouTube channel, and he was the one who pushed me through all of this. So I'm really, really thankful actually. So when this company asked me if I had a website, I said, yes, I do. So I provided them my website. They didn't reply. I'm like, oh, okay, they're not happy. But then after a week, while I was still teaching with 5-1 Talk, they responded and they said, are you available for an interview? So they interviewed me, and that's it. I was accepted through Upwork. So what is my job right now, guys? So what I did was I took the risk of leaving 5-1 Talk and start with this new company, not knowing if it was a legit company, because there are a lot of scammers out there. And I did a little research about their company. It looks like they've been up for years. They've been up for 10 years actually. And they're really a legit company. So what do I do, guys? If you guys are familiar with SEO, search engine optimization, it's something to do with online, Google and such. So what I do is I am a content strategist. So I mainly focus on link building. So maybe some of you guys are familiar with this, some of you may not, but that's what I do. So I just, you know, the communication I do is nothing like to phone or anything. It's just plainly through email. Okay, I email websites, I email site owners. I'm really thankful because with this type of job, me and Mark can just go somewhere and, you know, just stay at a different country possibly and still work. So I'm just really, really thankful I have this job. First they hired me through Upwork, and then they kind of dissolved me into the company. So I'm now officially working with them. And how can I say I'm officially working with them? I want to show you guys something. So, oh my goodness, my pimple is zoomed up. So here, guys, I'm officially working with them because, ta-da, I'm at their website. Ayabang, eh, no? So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that everything is possible when you believe. I can start anytime, just as long as you finish 7 hours. If you guys have any questions about this, I'll try my best to answer. Yep, I think that's it. I've covered much about what I've wanted to talk about for the day. Marco is downstairs. He's recording. If you guys, like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I have my Instagram, so you guys can look for me. And I'll leave my Instagram account below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you want to follow us on our journey and keep up with my, you know, English chart, if you want to keep up with me, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. And that's it from me, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support, and have a great day.